Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am finally finishing off and closing out my July budget. So I'm going to do this on my monthly reflection page. This actually comes from my downloadable budget workbook. It does not come in the physical planner, but usually in the physical planner, when it's not a magic month, I'm able to actually do it. When was the last time I did it like this? Is that a magic month too? Let me see if I could show y'all. Usually when it's not a magic month, I'm able to do it on my last notes page, but I had a magic month in July. So I'm actually going to basically be on my expense tracker page, as that's where the majority of my expenses come from. So I've already written down what I actually budgeted. I wrote all the categories and everything. So the only thing I'm actually going to do in this video is the actual column and then the plus or minus, like how off was I from the actual and the budgeted. I'm not going to compare this month to last month and do the pluses and minuses for that. That is really just there for people who feel like they need that extra layer of analyzing their budget. Me personally, I used to do it, but I really honestly don't need to. It's just an extra step for nothing. So let's actually start off with, if I can find my phone, it's up here. Let's start off with the income. I budgeted $2238.98, and the actual was $259.25 plus $720.57 plus $189, actually no, plus $236.92, and then $1189.77. I'm gonna do the actual in this blue color. The actual is $2,406.51. So I earned $167.53 more than what I budgeted. Now, as far as the fixed expenses go, I budgeted $499.18, and I actually ended up, I forgot to show y'all this, I ended up having an extra $190 fixed expense that I totally forgot about. So a lot of people have asked me in the past, like, what do you put in the unbudgeted? Well, I actually forgot that, not that I forgot. When I pre-planned my budget before I actually recorded the video, I pre-planned it like 2 days prior at work, and I lost the paper. But on that paper, I actually remembered to put the $190 expense for my California license. And usually I don't forget expenses, but I never put it in my recurring expense page at the beginning of my budget book. I actually wrote it in after the fact, but yeah. So what ended up being my fixed expenses was everything that I originally accounted for, but then I have to add in the $190. So that's going to get me $689.18 was my actual fixed expense amount. So let's get the blue out. And that was just a user error. I usually always get my fixed expenses right. So 190 is the plus or minus there. All right, so in order to do what I have for my expenses, I'm going to go back to my expense tracker. You guys know that in my expense tracker, when you guys see me reconcile my paycheck to paycheck budget, I already have my category balances done. And I like to do that because I like to see throughout the month, okay, how much do I have left in this category? I need to stop spending in this category, kind of things like that. So I actually have to do the plus or minus first, and then we'll go back and figure out the actual. So for groceries, I still have $53.08 left over. Personal household was $20.48. Restaurants, I still had $39.88. Gas, I had $30.75. So basically I filled up one less time than I thought I would have to. Shopping, I was negative $62.68. And this is actually a category I typically don't spend money in. So, oh, that was why. I ended up purchasing the Pure Cosmetics, the, what's her name, Raw Beauty Christy palette for me and my sister. I actually wasn't planning on purchasing it, but I had no idea she was even coming out with it. And after I seen the reviews of it, I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and get it. When they sold out the first day, like within a couple of hours, I think, on the site, it said that this is not going to be something that they continually restock. So I was just like, you know what? I don't really have it in my, like, I didn't budget for it, but let's go ahead and get it. What else did I get? I got some earrings, some leggings. I got a magnetic car mount, which technically could possibly go into the business category, honestly. And I can write it off on my taxes because I do car vlogs every now and then. And then I got some other stuff from Amazon. So yeah. Miscellaneous, I still had $65.06 left over. Supplements, I had $49.08. I thought that they were going to charge me for my second shipment because I'm on a what is it, subscribe and save kind of thing. I thought I was going to be charged for the second shipment for that month, but I wasn't. Business, I still had the whole 100. So let me go ahead and total up this column here. So we got 190, and that's going to be negative, plus 5308, plus 2048, 3988, 3075, minus 6268, plus 6506, 4908, and then 100. So I ended up being a total of $105.65 under budget of my fixed and variable expenses together, which is pretty good considering that $190 expense I forgot to write in. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the actuals. So for groceries, $53.08, put that over here. I spent $296.92, and remember this is a 6-week budget. Personal household, if I take 150 minus 2048, that is 129.52. 180 minus 39.88 is going to be 140.12. 30.75, 94.25. Then 150, I'm just going to add the 62.68 that I was over budget. So I spent $212.68 for shopping. Categories is miscellaneous. I spent $84.94. For supplements, I spent $90.92. And then for business, I spent $0. Okay, so the total for fixed expenses, we got $689.18, $296.92, $129.52, $140.12, $94.25, $212.68, $84.94, and $90.92. That is going to get me a total of $1738.53. And if I subtract that from the $1844.18, that gives me the $105.65. Okay, so for savings, let's do that next. And then I'm going to do my checking account reconciliation so you guys can see how I do that on a monthly basis as well. So let's get into it. So the first paycheck I sent nothing. The second paycheck I sent $96.14. $85.29. $237.96. And then at the end of the month, I sent that much. So the total that I sent, and you guys actually will be getting the sinking fund update on Thursday actually of this week. So the actual amount that I sent was $802.99. Now I also had an extra $1964.20 that was my tax refund. So I'm not even actually including that amount at all in this amount. This is what I actually sent to savings from my actual budget. So that ends up being $436.10, $366.89 more than what I thought. And then I actually also sent an extra $300 to my TD Ameritrade investment account. So I actually end up having a lot of money left over. And what I ended up doing when I reconciled my account at the end of the month, I had $683.60 left over. Actually, I had $983.60 left over. You guys know I reconciled down to $4,000. The first $300 I sent off to cover for my first payment of rent for September. So I want to like basically be a month ahead. So I took that out of this budget. And then out of the $683.60 remaining, I put $300 in my TD Ameritrade account. $191.80 went to miscellaneous / investment sinking account. And then $95.90 went to my car and my travel sinking funds. So that's how we ended up working that one out. So I actually had even more money left over. Okay, so let's do the actual. I did start my account at $4735.01. Again, I usually do $4,000, but because I didn't have an income for 2 months, I was rolling my income over, and I said this month would be the last month that I rolled it over. My income ended up being 24, and this pen is starting to go out again, 2406.51. So 4735.01 plus 2406.51 is going to give me $7,141.52. And I don't know why I did this part in black. I wasn't supposed to do that. So the budget was $1,738.53. My savings was, do I have a perp on there? $802.99. Goodness, all of these pens are going out. I've had them for a long time though. It's about time for me to get some new ones. All right, so if I subtract the $1,738.52 and then the $802.99, that means that my account was at $4,601. And is that correct, you guys? Plus minus 1738.53, 802.99. Oh, 4,600. I don't know how that one got there. So basically, out of this $600 that was left over for me to get down to $4,000, $300 was transferred for September rent, and then the other $300 to TD Ameritrade. And that's that. So if I had to give myself a grade, I'm actually going to give myself and this might sound harsh, but I'm really hard on myself when it comes to finances because I like to be as close and meticulous as possible. I'm going to actually give myself a B+. And the reason being is because it's highly unacceptable for me to forget a fixed expense, especially something that's this large. It's not like it was $20 or something. Then I did go over budget in the shopping category as well. So I'm going to give myself a B plus. I guess I could do an A minus, but again, I'm hard on myself. So we're going to stick with the B plus and keep it at that. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, of course, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.